want the scoop on gear. Yeah. Future Tech is here. Come on, get it. We'll make the specs so clear. Ooh la la. With music to your ears. Hey, hey.
All right, folks, welcome back to Geezers of Gear Future Tech. Chris here, as always, and I've got Lacy on the other mic. Today it's all about inner circle distribution, ICD. Honestly, I've wanted to dig into these guys for a while now. Lacy, you remember when we first saw ICD's gear making the rounds? I'm talking 2005, back when the company was just getting started, waving this big flag. Let's revolutionize lighting distribution, they said. It kind of sounded like marketing fluff back then, you know, but they ran with it, and here we are.
Oh yeah, I totally remember that. And like ICD really did start small. It's not just one of those legend stories. It was a handful of people just obsessed with lights and getting them into the right hands. Now they're this major distributor across the US and even up into Canada. I don't think anybody in the industry missed their climb the past couple decades.
Exactly. What's wild is seeing how quickly they became a household name for dealers, production managers, you name it. You just know when a company's doing something different, right?
Yeah, that's real. The fact they could keep the personal touch of a smaller business, even as they grew, kind of sets the tone. I think it's that whole shaping light, defining excellence thing they keep talking about.
Their whole approach, from what I can see, is anchored in these core values: integrity, innovation, total customer focus, and now sustainability is a big one. It's all over their website and their messaging. Sometimes you see stuff like that and think, yeah, every company says those words, but ICD actually seems to back it up in how they deal with folks.
Most companies, you're on your own or you're at the bottom of the pile. With ICD, I got a real person on the phone. They made it happen pretty much overnight. You just don't get that hustle and directness from most big distributors, not once they're national.
Yeah, customer-centric doesn't just mean having a call center. Sometimes it's that proper hands-on response. You mentioned the sustainability thing, and that's one I find particularly interesting. They're not just putting out products, they're aiming for solutions that don't wreck the environment. Sort of makes sense in 2025, but still, not everyone's cracked that nut yet. I might be wrong, but weren't they one of the first in our world to really push that angle?
I think so. They talk a lot about having the highest ethical standards, like transparency, honesty, and what was their phrase? Leading with brilliance. It's kind of ambitious, but there's definitely a trickle down you can feel if you've worked with them. Plus, innovation. Always trying something new lighting technology, custom builds that don't exist off the shelf. Makes a difference in this business, honestly.
Exactly. It really feels like that culture of integrity and innovation is what lets a company stand out for the long haul. ICD's commitment to quality assurance, always improving, all that stuff, shows they're in this for more than just numbers.
Let's talk about what they actually do for folks. Because it's not just shipping boxes, right? They're handling full product distribution for everything from film sets to touring shows. Plus, there's the logistics and delivery side. These guys have a whole team that'll help choose what works best for your gig, not just whatever's sitting in a warehouse.
And the technical support too, that's a massive part. It's not uncommon you're mid-tour, something breaks or you need a tweak, and ICD's techs walk you through a fix or even organise a swap without any drama. It was actually a national rollout a while back that stuck with me, a touring show with pretty wild scope. ICD handled the gear, the region-by-region logistics, and still managed custom solutions on top. No delays, no finger-pointing. It just worked, and you could tell they'd planned for those bumps in the road ahead of time.
That level of customization is where they seriously shine. And everyone keeps asking, what's actually the in-demand lighting now? I mean, the gear obsession never goes away, right? From what I hear, it's all about high-quality LED fixtures, robust weather-resistant gear, and layered effects. ICD always seems one step ahead, sourcing those new fixtures and offering stuff that's actually needed on a production, not just the latest shiny toy that'll break in transit.
It's that same story, staying at the forefront by listening to what the industry is screaming for, adapting, delivering actual value, supporting it all along the way. They keep evolving, which is the theme we keep finding every week, isn't it? And that kind of wraps us back around. ICD's impact isn't just about selling products, but shaping the way the whole production world tackles lighting and effects.
Couldn't have said it better. All right, that's all for this one. Thanks for hanging out. Chris, always fun chatting. We'll catch everyone again next week with more from the world of live events and the tech changing the scene. Take care.
Cheers, Lacy. Have a good one. See everyone next time. Bye for now.
Want the scoop on gear? Yeah. Future Tech is here. Come on, get it. We'll make the specs so clear. Ooh la la. With music to your ears. Hey, hey, yeah. Let's go. New gear vibes. New tech jive. Gearheads unite. We keep it live. Oh yeah.